Hello everyone, my name is Attila and welcome to my Western Roman Empire campaign, where we have arrived just in time for the next end turn. So this is one of the, I believe maybe the only campaign I intentionally do this. I start the part when the end turn begins, just because that, since you are Romans, then quite a lot of shit can happen in the end turn. And it tends to happen quite a lot of shit in the end turn. Although it has calmed down a little bit after the initial fury of rebellions all over the freaking place. But yeah, it's still needed, in my opinion. And yeah, the Eastern Romans just keep on crumbling, and it's really sad. Because I'm losing my great ally here. Oh, are you? Yeah, I had a peace agreement with these guys. It was actually initiated by these guys, and not me. And, well, thank you. Thank you for stabbing me in the back. Oh well. Oh yeah, we also have a few rebellions. Yeah, this one. This is a region I want to hold on to, because I'm only remaining foothold in Africa, and it actually seems to be defendable, like I am not surrounded by enemies right here, so yeah, this is definitely something I can do, but they have two freaking onagers. Well, anyway, you can just take a look at the chances there and see how good of a chance I have. So I could just auto-resolve it, but an auto-resolve like that could go either way, and then I definitely do prefer to take matters into my own hands. And back to the incredibly long loading screens. Well, I guess two things have changed since we last fought here. We now have Legio. It's not new, but it's I think it's the first time we fight this settlement with that, and we also have whatever these guys are called again. Western Auxilia Palatina. So they're basically mercenaries, effectively. And why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep having these awful conditions for me to fight in? It's getting a bit annoying, to be honest. Anyway, they are deploying over here. Okay then. There we go, I think this was the thing we did last time. And it worked out pretty decently, I think. I think I'll place these guys here, just to have that flank covered. And put these Legio here as well. Or maybe like here, so they can go either way. Or if, well, I guess they can be here by default. Horses, well, I would like to hide you. And I would like you to take out the onagers as quickly as possible. So yes, I think that's how we do it. And yeah, there we go. So land and get the hell up there. Unfortunately, I can't chain command like that. What are you doing? You're not gonna back in, are you? Nope, so why did you turn around in the first place? Ah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, these guys are... they remain hidden, which is quite nice. Also, just so I remember, there we go. Tower, do your job before you burn down. Ignore the pain. Just keep on firing until you burn. And there we go. But you did take out 3 men there, 2 horses, and 2 of these levy. Oh, actually I've done quite a lot of damage, all things considered. So, yeah, I really want them to commit their cavalry a bit more. Just to make sure that, well, they can't intercept me. Actually, they are medium shock cavalry, so they shouldn't be fast enough. These guys, though, yeah, they are. Well, they're not the same. I think they're an upgraded unit, actually, but they're very similar. So where are they going? Are they going here?
Fire! The settlement is on fire!
Yeah, it seems so. So let's put the archers up here instead, then. And let's go for the heavy shot. And also, the cavalry is now fully committed. Not that I think these guys would be... I don't think these would be engaged in the fight, but just in case. In case they are, for example, the last unit remaining that I need to kill, and when I try to rush out to get them, then they decide to fire back. But yeah, now the cavalry is getting hit by a heavy shot, which I don't think is the best ammo for the horsemen. That, from what I've heard, is the flaming shots. Oh, there we go. Actually, that is interesting. Because these dots, like here, these might not look that fearsome, but this thing right here is incredibly heavy. This is lead, from what I've heard. And let's say the Pila are that long, but these are smaller, and they can do the same penetrating damage that the Pila can. And they could also carry like, how many was it? Like 6, half a dozen. Yeah, that's the number I'm seeing. So that should change. We do see in the later stages of the Roman empires, and yeah, they switch out the Pila for that.
The enemy has laid an ambush.
And for good reason. Yeah, I wrote a subject about the Roman army in this period, or the period right before the game begins. Or, well, technically in the period... Technically still in the period where the game is, because I wrote about it in the late... I need to be careful with my wording here. Late 4th century, and we... this game started at the very, very end of the 4th century. But yeah, that was an interesting thing to write about. I haven't gotten an answer about it. It might not be good enough to actually pass, but it's only like coursework, so it should be a bit hard to give me a failing grade for that. But yeah, that's interesting. That's the first unit I've seen, or the first unit I've noticed that actually has that. Oh, you're throwing at these guys. Well, go ahead while the tower just bombards you. Very nice of you. Okay, so I took 4 casualties. That's acceptable. Actually, what if I could do like that and get these guys up here, just to use the ammo they have, and call that it. I think that sounds like an okay idea. But yeah, as I said, these guys are the first one that I actually seen use that. I've seen with my own eyes that actually use that. This is very interesting to me. Fascinating. 4 armor piercing damage. Yeah, that has to be your main weapon, because those darts, they're freaking terrifying. I guess not terrifying enough though, because after all, the Empire still fell. Yeah, let's take out these guys, why not? Then they've done quite a lot of damage to themselves, And now it's time for my cavalry to deliver the finishing blow. So, are they going around? I don't think they are. So I'm gonna send this Legio in to support right here. Or Legio, as they seem to pronounce it. Oh wow, you really haven't gained that lot. Oh, now you're suddenly starting to rack up kills. Yeah, probably was the wrong thing to... Seems like it was the wrong thing to go for. Versus the cavalry. Oh well. How many kills did you get? 11. And you are... wow. Yeah, you're starting to rack up kills. I think you did the most damage to the cavalry. And hopefully these guys are doing... yeah, now they're starting to rack up the kills. So, okay, I think I've learned my lesson. Fire ammo for the cavalry. And heavy shots for infantry. Heavy infantry, that is. Oh, these guys also have the darts. Okay. There we go. You can see that. You can see how small they are. And how puny they might seem if you compare them to a Attila. But, well, you can also say that the Attila is more effective at, like, sticking in the shield, for example, and rendering the shield useless. But you still need to take into consideration that with those darts you can actually take at least 6 of them, and with the Attila you only had 2. And I think also with the darts you actually had longer range. I do believe that was the case. Yeah, I do believe you could throw it further, but you need like a special sling for it. I don't even know if you needed that, but actually I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly confident that you can throw that further than a Attila. Yeah, can I have the target firing the Palatina? Although, probably not gonna hit. I don't know. Probably gonna be just as effective, I think. Yeah, nice formation. Sideways. Just what I wanted. And much better. Immediately. Although... yeah, I was gonna say, those guys were very nonchalant about the whole thing. Anyway, cavalry have done their job, 197 kills. And wow, they didn't sustain a single casualty. Wow. But yeah, it's the same thing here. This map seems to confuse the cavalry, because they seem to just linger on the beach for forever, and not actually do anything. I'll actually use these guys to go around because, well, judging from my experience with fighting on this map, they will have issues. Although if the general comes down and goes to the right here, and he's now going to try to go all the way around, then that's not going to be... yeah, that's not going to go in my favor, I don't think. So let's just burn through the remainder of the ammo, no pun intended. And now the general comes back. So yeah, he seems to be protecting the cavalry. Just need to take a look at this. Do they turn around again? Now that I'm moving my spear units? No, they're not. Okay then. Good to know. So the Legio is about to break, wavering quite a bit, but they have definitely done their duty. Okay, they go to exploratories. Yes, or whatever. Again? Or maybe it was the Palatina guards that went earlier. Maybe. I don't know. To be honest. And just you stand still, because here comes the spare units. To have some fun. There we go. Just what I wanted. And yeah, this is actually gonna be, I wouldn't say an easy victory, but a lot more one-sided. Well, it's easy, but like not a pushover. But it's a lot more one-sided than I feared it might be. But yeah, battles like this, when I see the chances being just about equal, I know that I can fight it and almost always be guaranteed to win. The exception is if I'm fighting the Huns and they have a hell of a lot of cavalry and I pretty much don't have any cavalry, as we saw a few parts back. And this is a weird charge, pretty much splitting up it. Thought I told you to go after the Contari, or Contarii, as I would call them. But I'm not so sure. Anyway, let's get the cavalry out of there. I don't want them in the stationary fight. Our men run? Oh, it's probably the Legio that came back. Yeah, there we go. They came back from routing and then they ran off again. That's usual actually. So I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, let's make sure that we crush that rebellion. We don't want them to return. So yeah, upgrading units like this seems to be very useful in defending. These Legio are better than the cohorts, and these Auxilia Palatina, they are a lot better than the, was it the Comedy Tensei I upgraded from? I'm actually not completely sure. But yeah, the previous spear units, they weren't that great at all. Anyway, there we go. Rebellion defeated. And we are still on the end turn, and at the end of it. And I think another battle is coming up, which I was gonna say Ortosov and just get out of the way, aka lose, but apparently I don't need that. I'm gonna win this. So thank you for attacking me like that. But that means another region I have to repair. Oh, yeah, more civil war. Oh, and I started to promote people. There we go. Apparently not everyone are happy with that. Anyway, so I saw a mission here popping up. Let's see. Is it this thing? No. Oh yeah, there we go. Never mind.
At your command.
Okay, it's time to take out this rebellion.
For God himself.
Ah, there we go.
Is that all?
So I don't really like when it's called like a civil war like that, but I can see why it is like decided that it's gonna be like that.
I live to serve Rome.
There we go, just get some abilities. And try to crush the remainder of this rebellion.
To battle, brave Romans!
Well, the Civil War army right there, specifically. Because, well, these guys are gonna be a pain, and these guys are still a pain. Also, speaking about Civil War, a few more rebellions that need to be put down before they gain too many mercenaries for me to put them down. So there we go. And yes, I definitely would like to have them take this out. And is this counted as being under siege, by the way? No. But it keeps getting damaged, so I guess that's nice. And yeah, I could take this army and go for it, but I don't think it's strong enough. I don't think this combined fleet is strong enough. I would like to get this guy as well along that. Actually, it's the happiness from military crackdown. Damn. Yeah. Then I need to fix it somehow. And I think I'm actually fixing it a bit with this. The vineyard or vineyards. So hopefully that'll help a bit. I could also do stuff like this. Or can I? No. Oh, never mind. Second trait. But it was further down. Also, the Huns are returning. And I almost have an opportunity to fight them. Close, but no cigar. So first to get these guys over here, suffering a bit of attrition. And I still have enough movement points to get them out in the attrition area. I don't know if I want to do that though. Yeah, I don't know about that. Anyway, when it comes to military things, I'm going for military reorganization. And that's pretty much to fill out this to gain that, which is not going to be a huge deal. It would be better if it decreased the upkeep. But after that, I'm going to try to go for this. And replace my Legio with Legio Caminitense. So hopefully that will give them a worthwhile upgrade. So I was planning to have this army going to recapture that, but then the Huns arrived. And knowing what happens when you don't give the Huns your undivided attention, I decided to give them my undivided attention. And I think you can see my reasoning. Anyway, should we just... yeah, I think we just fortify this guy. After I've... have him move a bit. Oh, I can actually see how many movement points I'll use. That's nice. There we go. That should be a limit. And there we go. So they will now replenish. And this is strong enough to take on anything that I could see that would dare to come this direction. So yeah, I think this is where we end the part. So the Huns are at it again. We'll see what they do, but, well, I fear the worst. Definitely if they come in all at once. But I have this army ready, so I'm not going to give them an easy fight, if it comes to that. But yeah, that is it. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and, as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.